Hey, great Wednesday morning. It is beautiful day in the city of Brownsville. It's a beautiful day in the city of Brownsville. A beautiful day in the city of Brownsville. Oh, won't you be? Why don't you be? Why won't you consider to be my neighbor? well, it's going to be a hot day, and it was a hot night. Good morning, Kathy. How you doing? It was a hot night last night. As the a lot of we learned a lot of things during the board meeting last night, and one of the things that I will say that I'm very very proud is that a lot of the truths that we have been saying here is they were disclosed last night at the meeting, and that's what great show last night. It was a great show, and that's what's important, guys. Because one of the things that a lot of the people are sharing out there, the bloggers and a lot of the Atkinsons and a lot of their people, they're rumors, they're made up stuff, and they're fictitious at best. So yes, First Spirit has begun, Alex, and what we try to produce here or to show here is facts. And one of the things that we've been able to do is take away a lot of their comments. What they've said at meetings, because it shows where their heart is. And one of the things that these individuals have never had is someone as to pinpoint to individuals. This is what is going on. Hey, Letty, how you doing? Encarnacion, buenos días. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Miss Bella. Good morning. It was a hot last night. It was hot, hot. And we're going to talk a little bit about it. Good morning, watching from my classroom. Don't get in trouble, please. I don't need that kind of bad press right now. Good morning, Kat. I love her. You too. And ask me, how do we do it if the Wi-Fi from school doesn't work right? Um, Let me know what school it is, and I will have the IT team go and check out what's going on. I will do my best. Christina, good morning. Good morning. Yes. Remind me midday so I could have the information. Yes, I will definitely see you. Good morning, Monica. Good morning, Monica. Good morning. Why would Eddie Garcia want the attorney fired? Uh, Let me tell you what happened. Sylvia Atkinson, again, she is manipulative. She desperately wants to keep Baltasar Salazar. So what she did is she made come to light in Little Eddie is the real reason. And look, and as much as I throw out, you kind of want to feel sorry for Little Eddie, to a certain point, but he takes things too personally. It's like the day at the boardroom that we went to go draw for numbers. He comes straight at me and go like, "You're gonna get it." Bleh, bleh, bleh." I said, "Would you mind standing up when you're threatening me, little boy?" He goes, "I am standing up." And we're like, "Oh, oh, okay." But he takes things personally. See, you should never take things personally. That is what makes him a bad appointed board member. And I'm sorry, folks. That is why he should not be on the board. He takes things too personally. So yesterday, and look at the difference, guys. Laura comes out, facts, 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 and I'm going like, you saw my expression. I was on here live. Laura came out with facts, 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 and facts. Amazing job. And then it was little Eddie's turn, and then little Eddie comes and he hurt my feelings. He hurt my feelings. Guys, it should never be personal. That's a pretty tie. It should never, that's a beautiful tie. It should never be personal. You just got some ties. It should never be. That's beautiful. I love it. It should never be personal. It should never be personal. It should be business because this is a $600 million a year budgeted organization. Nothing should be personal. It should be about business. And little Eddie wanted to make it personal. Oh, he hurt my feelings. That's not a reason to terminate a board attorney. It's not a reason to terminate a board attorney because he hurt your feelings. Come on, man. That was the difference. So Eddie wanted him gone because he hurt his feelings. Laura wanted him gone because he should have never been hired in the first place. That was the difference. Hannah High School. I'll contact them right now. Send me an inbox with information, Ram, and I'll take care of it. When you're on the board, you need to put mouse traps outside the glass palace so the rats won't come back. Let me tell you, as soon as we're back on the board, they're not going to want to come back. Mendiga ratas infernales. Good morning, Erasmo, the Gates family. Love y'all. Saludos from class. You're going to get in trouble and you're going to get me in trouble. What was the shit show last? Sorry. Crap show last night. How embarrassing for the district. Total display of unprofessional behavior. It was crazy, guys. It was crazy. It was crazy. But, you know, I applaud Laura. The truth had to come out. And she made, bring to light a lot of the different things. She also brought to light how unfair they were in regards to how they were trying to treat Sylvia Atkinson's little thingy and how they came after me for a Class B misdemeanor. And I'm proud that she said that. And I'm proud that she came out and said that they threw everything in the kitchen sink at me. So thank you, really. And again, and the reason she said it was because it's the truth. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning. So anything on the different platforms teachers are using? Not yet. We're fighting for it. I promise you. But again, we have to take the victories that we're given. And again, as of right now, we have been very, very successful. We're going to go through a little bit. Puro yonke Erasmo. It is puro yonke. Stay blessed. You stay blessed. Shut up. Shut up, tapon. Shut up. Hola, precioso. Gracias por llamarme precioso. Oh, yes, I have the the chair that I used to use. You could have that. It's peeling a little bit, but it's still good. Hi, wild meeting last night. Enjoy the review you all did. Thank you. No, thank you. It was an interesting meeting. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, awesome. Come by and pick up a cookie and a t-shirt. Is Laura trying to be friends with you again? Has she reached out to you? No, she has not. But again, I think, look, guys, you had to see the whole meeting to know that, Sylvia was trying to say, like, well, what took you so long to come and voice your concerns? And look, and I think the reasoning was, look, Laura is leaving the district. And I'm proud that she wants to leave the district a little bit better. I'm going to say that she wants to leave the district a little bit better by taking care of the number one problem the district has, and that is the board attorney. And I'm very, very proud. Very, very proud of that. So has she reached out? No, she hasn't. If she does, again, I will take a call. I did text her last night, and I congratulated her because she stood up to Baltasar Salazar basically alone because little Eddie didn't stand up to defend her at all, where he could have chimed in. And I sent him a text too. Said, help her out. Tapon, help her out. Tapon didn't help her out. He goes, he hurt my feelings. He hurt my feelings. He called me bad names. And it just goes to show Por tapón. I mean, his character. It's all just about him, about him, about him. It's not about you, bro. It's business, man. Look at the big picture. And I know it's kind of hard for you to look at the big picture because you're such a tapón. I can only see the small picture. Tapón. Good morning, Robert. Good morning. Do you think Laura will get Peña and others from the board to vote for her in November? No. But the important question is, do you think Laura is going to get her people to vote for Minerva Peña and for Philip Cowan? No way in hell. And I'm going to bet that Laura has a larger following than Minerva Peña and Philip Cowan. So good luck with that, Minerva. Swa, swa! No sound. Everyone's here listening to it. Might be your volume, Al, because everyone else is listening, right? She's good morning. Just for information, the closing of Event Center has been postponed and will be revisited March 2021. It's crazy. Good to hear. It's madness. We'll take it over. Sylvia! Get back the money! I think it's your volume because everybody else is hearing. Is that correct? Erasmo, ¿podrás decir, por favor, en español, cuál es el puesto que pelearás? ¿Contra quién pelearás? ¿Cómo dirá en la hoja que uno marcará y qué día será? Y van a preguntar algo en el puerta. Sin duda tendrás mi voto, pero no quiero equivocarme. Te pregunto porque a veces me confundo. Gracias. Bueno, Alberto, lo único que tienes que decir es que quieres votar en todas las campañas, todas las carreras, porque te van a dar esa pregunta. Permíteme un segundo. Estaba esperando una pillada. Entonces, tienes que pedir todas las boletas. Pida todas las boletas. Y en la del distrito escolar, en la del VISD, el único nombre que tienes que buscar es Erasmo Castro, Carlos Elizondo, Frankie Olivo, esos nombres y los otros nombres en las otras campañas. Es Erasmo Castro sobresale. Es así de fácil. Y necesito que le digas a toda mi raza ya que ellos tienen que votar por Erasmo Castro, Erasmo Castro, Erasmo Castro, Erasmo Castro, Erasmo Castro. Laura will get a lot of flack from her friends on the board and the BISD lawyer. Well, Laura's learned. She doesn't have any friends on that board. I was her friend. I loved Laura. I love her children. I love her husband. I love her family. I loved Laura. She has no friends on that board. And again, I congratulate her. She did great last night. She didn't do good towards Erasmo back in December, January, and February. But she did good last night. And again, I'm not taking personal. Look, if I would take it personal, I would be upset with her still. And I'm not upset because this is business. You have to let go of things. So am I still upset with Laura? No, I've let go of it. I've let go of it. I've done my little upset. But last night, you have to applaud when someone does right. She did amazing last night. Amazing. I mean, far above any expectation that I had. She really kicked it in gear last night. And she stood alone. She stood alone. And that is very commendable. The only person last night that had an ounce of class was Laura Perez Reyes. The only person on that board. The rest are scum. Dirt. The rest of the board are scum and dirt. And everything was orchestrated by Sylvia Atkinson. By Sylvia Atkinson. And it's very, very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate for our community. It's very unfortunate for anything we're going to do. I'll show you a clip. Just one clip. There's a lot of great stuff.
When this issue came up, my plan was not to speak on it, but I think I'm going to have to. There's several points I'd like to make. Um, I have the highest regard for Laura Pettis Reyes.
No, you don't.
She did speak to several of us at different times about her concerns.
Laura, Drew is a liar.
Not these concerns.
Drew
concerns that were
is a liar.
expressed to me were different concerns about Mr. Salazar, and I don't like what's occurred here tonight, which I think is kind of a situation. It does sound personal. We've sat here for probably 30 minutes now and trashed Mr. Salazar's reputation, and by the rules of engagement, he's not really allowed to say much back, and I'm not a big fan of that.
She's a liar.
I don't like the timing of this. We just have a couple of board meetings before 5 seats on this board could possibly change.
Will change.
And I just really don't like the timing of it a single bit.
She's defending him.
I think this is something that I was more than willing to let a new board decide. I will know.
¿Qué estás haciendo entonces?
What's changed, but in 2017, I did some research myself. In 2017, from what I saw, Laura, you voted to extend his contract and give him a raise. And in 2019, you voted to extend his contract. Obviously, something's occurred since then, or there's something here that's changed. I personally would like to wait and let the new board decide this. And tonight, I would like to see us table it and wait for the new board.
Defending. Now,
Yes, thank
here.
you, Ms. Peña. I think that
Defending Baltasar Salazar.
Ms. Reyes would consider withdrawing her motion so that we can vote to table this. Then I think that would be something that could be better entertained. However, if she's steadfast in wanting to vote, then I can tell you that
She always wants, she controls this board, guys. She controls Minerva, Brissy, Drew, Philip, and Little Eddie. She controls them because she is going to get her way.
can't support it. I will be voting against it.
She will vote against it because Baltasar Salazar on BISD time has been helping her with her case. She should have abstained from even discussing it, but she wants control.
In favor of tabling it for the new board. Thank you.
And she got her wish.
The motion, Dr. Atkinson, to table? There's a motion already on the table.
Good job, Laura.
Yes, and it won't be, and it's on principle, because, and I understand everybody's position. Everybody thinks, for those of you staying, I mean, there's only 2 of you really that are staying. The rest of us, Dr. Atkinson and I, by choice, are not seeking re-election. And, I hold the both of you in high regard as well. And as far as me wanting to table it and wanting tomorrow for somebody else to decide what I can decide today based on what I know and everything that I have presented today, and they're all facts,
They are
I
facts.
don't want to downplay them to hot checks or.
Minerva tried to
The
downplay
truth
it.
of the matter is that there are felonies, there were convictions, and that's fine. And like I said, if anybody wants to not take action, that's okay. I respect that. My motion stands. Every comment that I've made is true, and it can be backed by facts. I think that my conversation has been the same. I don't believe that at the time I looked into the felonies. I don't think that I've changed. Perhaps there was more conversation about the division and the other comments and other actions. And I personally now, in thinking about this and elaborating on it, I thought that would be personal, and to be very honest and frank here as well. After the last time that I asked for one opinion as to whether or not I could seek the district clerk's.
They left her by herself. Where is Hobby Lobby going to be? Some are saying that it's going to be where the old Kmart is at. We'll see. Little was Eddie was standing. Stand up when you're talking to me, little Eddie. I am sitting up. Should Laura get protection for herself and family now that Baltasar will go after her? Yes, Eddie El Tapis. You are talking about Eddie Trevino. No. Uh, Eddie Garcia, the appointed board member by Sylvia Atkinson. Good morning, Dora. Is it your volume? We can hear. It is his volume. Hey, I'm the one and only Swazwa. We hear you loud and clear. Gracias. Good morning. Good morning. You are late. Jennifer. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Loco. Have a blessed day. Love you, Rob. Erasmo, I can be your Secret Service when you're on the board. I'll need your help, my man. Good morning, Erasmo. We're here to help you. You are number one. And guys, I need your help. Let me talk about food nutritional services, guys. Are you going to investigate the Pinguina Peña's family members in the district? 100%. We're going to audit everything in the district. Let me tell y'all something, guys. Good morning, Nelda. Do you get paid as board member? No. Sylvia paid herself. Minerva pays herself. Philip pays himself. They all pay themselves. Drew, Parisi, they pay themselves. Little Eddie wants to pay himself through vendor money. November, I will be asking my family and friends to vote for your team. Good luck and God bless. Thank you. Who is wearing orange? Minerva. I prefer Willy Wonka selling chocolate instead of defending crooks or talking about out of her arse. Let me tell you guys. One of the things that we did stop last night. Do you remember I posted it on my page and we spoke about it? We talked about the board wanting to hire Port Isabel fired individual to be FNS supervisor. Do y'all remember that? They tabled it. And they tabled it because we were able to make enough noise. Look, guys, and I received a text message from some people. They said, man, Erasmo, oh, it's talking about my food nutritional services people, how they had been mistreated and left out in the sun to pass out food. And after we started to speak about it, they affected the changes that my food nutritional services people needed. And I received an inbox that said, Erasmo, you're already affecting change without being on the board. I can't even begin to imagine what's going to happen after you and individuals, like-minded individuals, are back on the board. And guys, everything changes after November the 3rd. Everything changes after November the 3rd. They were trying to hire a supervisor for food nutritional services. And this made absolutely no sense to me. It made no sense to me because how are they going to hire someone for food and nutritional services, guys, when my people are being threatened to lose their job or going to be given less hours? It made no sense. So we fought it. I talked about it. I brought it to attention. Why are they going to hire a compadre to be a supervisor when the people acá abajo were being threatened on losing their job? It was wrong. There's a hiring freeze. There's a hiring freeze, and they want to hire a food nutritional services supervisor? It's madness. Dr. A must have stuff on everyone to be where she is. When will FBI put a stop to this mess? Hopefully very, very soon. Good morning, Erasmo. Good morning, everyone. According to Peña, we all have felonies because we have overdraft at some point or another. She's that stupid. She is such a stupid, stupid woman. So they didn't hire the supervisor. And let me tell you what needs to happen, guys. This food nutrition services person, Laura, from Edinburgh, she needs to be audited. She needs to be investigated because tiene poquito aquí. She's been here for such a short time and she's already doing the compadre thing. So there is going to be an audit of food nutritional services after November. There's going to be a reapplying for their positions for all these people. We're going to clean house. We're going to clean house. We're going to affect the change that is so very much needed. Now, going back into Sylvia, guys, look, man, it's very simple, folks. Sylvia has a candidate in each one of these races. And look, to people out there, I don't care if you don't like me. You know, it's okay. You don't have to like me. Maybe I take too many selfies. Maybe I am full of myself. I love myself. That's why I constantly say I'm handsome and totally not fat. First of all, because I like sharing facts, because it's true. But I love myself. And one of the things that I have, understood in life is that you have to applaud your own victories. You know, you have to applaud your own victories. You have to feel good about yourself. Always feed your soul with positives. And the reason for that is that there are already so many people out there who focus on your failures. They're the ones that cheer for when you don't do well. They've already taken care of that part. So I'm going to applaud my victories. I'm going to speak, I'm going to prophesy over my life. Beautiful words. But it's important, folks. It's important for our community as a whole, for this district, for you to vote Erasmo Castro. It's very simple. It's important for you to vote Erasmo Castro. Again, I don't care if you don't like me, but I want you to hate what Sylvia has done to this district. I want you to hate the fear of retaliation. I want you to hate that she decimated our children's money. I want you to hate that she controls this board. I want you to hate that she has a candidate in each and every one of these races, each and every one of them. And in regards to Mr. Elizondo's race and my race, there's absolutely, positively no doubt who are her candidates. So again, you could hate me. You could hate the fact that I got a DWI. You could hate the fact that I call her La Pingüina. You could hate that. But I want you to hate the fact that they have stolen from our children and they have taken away my staff's resources and offered you crumbs. Crumbs. That was my stomach that was growling. I don't know why. I actually did eat this morning. But they've left you with crumbs. Y la Silvia zambutiéndose todo el pastel. And Drew, Prissy, Little Eddie, Philip, and Minerva defending Baltasar Salazar, who is going to put money in their pockets. Minerva already received $3,000 from him. Is that what you want back? A Minerva Peña, who excuses corruption? Don't let me down. Is that what you want? So it's a clear choice. And to Charlie, who's out there spurting up crap in the calf, guys, Charlie's an Atkinson. It's the only word I have to mention. He's an Atkinson. It's time for Atkinsons to go. To go. Because they have robbed our children, our community, for far too long. They have stolen what is yours. They have taken. They have plundered. They have raped. And left the community with crumbs. So it has to stop. But it's not going to stop unless you come out and vote. You bring your family and friends out to vote. Everyone. This is your campaign. This is your election. With this election, everything changes at the district, Everything changes at the city. Everything changes at the county. And look, guys, are you happy with what we have now? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. Are you happy with what we have now at the district? Last night's meeting was very indicative. Is that what you want? You have the opportunity to change that. A new board solely dedicated to fulfilling the promises of the past, to getting rid of el compadrismo, getting rid of vendors who are the second highest paid individuals in the district. Because they'll easily, and Laura said it last night, Baltasar Salazar, just for her campaign, spent $25,000 on a fake PAC, Political Action Committee. $25,000, and then bragged about it. So how many thousands, tens of thousands of dollars is he going to throw at my opponent? At Carlos Elizondo's opponent? At Frankie's opponents? At Minerva Peña? At Philip Cowan? How much money is he going to spend to keep those two? And that's why you have to do your research. Vote for anyone except the incumbents and the appointed board member. It's that simple. And of course, definitely don't vote for my opponent. She's a girl, a little girl, a rich little girl who will be easy prey for Sylvia Atkinson. We already showed how the Lopez family want the contracts. They hide the contracts by sending them to Attorney General opinion. Do you want a district that is vendor contract driven or student teacher driven? That's your choice. The other thing that I was very pertinent, that was very marked at yesterday's meeting, was the change of heart in the teacher associations. And, my hat's off to AOB. They've stayed the course. They were calling this crap out since March. That's integrity. That's fighting for your members. So hats off to AOB. BEST and TVA, they didn't. And I called them out. I said, stop kissing the butt of the board and fight for your members. They didn't. Until last night. Last night, the tone changed. Something happened in the past 6 months. But why did it take 6 months for them to see the light? For them to finally hear the concerns of the people that they are representing. But again, with that said, I was the first one to send Patrick a text. Good job. And I posted on my page. Good job. We have to call these people out. We have to call out corruption. We have to call out when these individuals are hurting the people that we're blessed to represent. That is the kind of association that we need, or associations that we need. That is the kind of board members that we need. Of the people, by the people, and for the people, by the members, of the members, and for the members. That's what we need. Let me get some questions. If you need staffing formula, I developed one based on meals actually served and reimbursed for. What happens to the $10 million fund balance I left FNS with? Let me tell you, Paul, decimated. But yes, stop by my office. Let's talk turkey, baby. It should not be about liking or disliking board members. It's about our children, 100%. It's about their future. Who cares if I dislike someone? As long as they're doing their job and taking care of business. I don't, because it should be about business. It's nothing personal. It's business. Burn! Mendiga Silvia. She's going to fry, bro. Fry. Even superheroes have enemies, Erasmo. Preach. Good morning. I like you. I love that you say it the way it is. Vote Erasmo. Vote people. Thank you, Veronica. And I need your help. I need you to go out there and tell everyone that we need change on this board. And change is coming. Thank you, Veronica. I mean, and let me tell you all right now, let's not feel comfortable and say, hombre, todo va a estar bien, Erasmo va a ganar. No. I need you to work this campaign. Become a part of the electoral process. Everything. Pingüina, 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 pingüina. Proud of Laura. Wish that they would not have tabled it, but she did awesome. Good Christian woman and awesome values. She did amazing last night. Again, and look, guys, I've always said it. You call out people when they do wrong, and you applaud them when they do right. She did an amazing job. She is the only one last night that acted like a board member. All the others, pura basura, puro scrape. Y a little Eddie, he hurt my feelings. Shut up, tapon. Your DWI stands for driving with intelligence. Well, that night it wasn't very intelligent, but yeah, thank you. I love you, Alex. The rich and the elitists will vote for the rats because the rich are the greediest people on the planet. They can't have enough money. And look, guys, the little rich girl that's running against me, she has all the money in the world. Continue to go travel to Europe. But they want more and more and more. They want those contracts. They want that insurance. $45 million budgeted to insurance. They want that big old piece of cake. And they will continue to give you crumbs. Simple as that. Our custodians need a better pay rate. They are risking their lives disinfecting the schools. 100%. 100%. We need decent wages all throughout the district. Desperately need them. We're not going to get them with this board because they are going to continue to decimate the money. And look, guys, they asked for $5.5 million, what, 2 weeks ago? Didn't want to give our nurses N95 masks. You know what they said? Sorry. I have the email. Sorry. I know it's not what you want to hear. That my nurses are concerned for their safety, the safety of their students, their staff, the safety of their families at home. Oh, sorry. Superintendent, we're concerned, because, you have all these people up here at the finance department. They're all bunched up. And de repente, pues now they're coming out positive. Sorry. Superintendent, we're concerned about going to face-to-face meeting today at Veterans. We principals, we have a concern that, we'll, contract it and take it back to our campuses and to our personnel who you're making to come back onto campus. You know what the superintendent says? Sorry. Because he's locked up in a huge, big office by himself. And the reason that he wants you back on campus is because superintendent said they just don't want to work. They're lazy. Quieren flojonear. Flojonar. Was the money for the Little League this season because there was no Little League this year? No. Minerva pockets that money. The thousands and thousands of dollars that Baltasar Salazar gives her, she pockets. Rape, plunder me into crumbs, Erasmus. Are you asking me out on a date? I accept. Atkinsons are a bunch of marranos, all of them. I actually got in trouble. Well, not in trouble, but someone said, Erasmo, you shouldn't call esta Minerva marrana. And I know. I know I shouldn't insult marranos by calling her a marrana. So my apologies to all the swine out there, to all the pork. I love pork. Sorry. Erasmo. That's little Eddie's comeback. Erasmo is harassing us, so he is Erasmo. Imbécil. Tapón. Transparency always, Erasmo 2020. What you see is what you get. Do you know COVID numbers for Cameron, Mr. Erasmo? Yesterday it was 160, and 121 were from Brownsville. And I honestly, I can't remember. I actually didn't. I'll post it right now. I didn't post it because you just had a lot to dissect last night with that amazing meeting. Very informative. Sparasmito. Atkinson's name has become mud now, thanks to Charlie and Sylvia. They will never get a good name back. No, they won't. Porfis, échame al bote de jamón. Voten por mí. I can't say those words. All they can get and more. Yeah. They all owe Salazar their soul. Fortunately, Laura saw the light. Lopez's name as well has been exposed and is now mud. I just don't get it. Look, man, why drag your family's name through the mud? We already know that Daddy, when he was on the board, took my opponent to Disney World on BISD funds, on BISD money. Why is it not enough for them? Really? Why is the money that they have, the millions that they already have, why is that not enough? Why do they want to continue to steal from my people, from my students, from my staff? No se dan abasto with the millions that they already have? That now they want to put my opponent into office to continue to harvest off contracts? Man, that's just wrong. Don't change because they were losing members. 6 meses porque me gustan los de... Ay, Celia, te voy a empezar a bloquear si sigues hablando grosero. Call it like it is. Yes, Ida at AOB was on fire. Great job speaking out last night. 100%. And it was a win for every... Look, and I am not ignorant or that full of myself to think that we made them change about the food nutritional services just because I said it. It's a team effort, guys. Carlos Elizondo said it. Frankie said it. AOBE said it. And when you start working together, things get done. That's leadership. You need to come together to fight for what's right. And that's what my hope was, that the other unions, the other associations, teacher associations, would come on board and say, let's fight all this together. Can you imagine AOBE, Carlos, Frankie, Erasmo, and the other boards, the other associations, all pushing together? But no, 6 months ago, they were kissing the butt of the superintendent and the board. And I called them out for it. Now they're coming around. And I'm happy that they're coming around. And I will continue to applaud them every single time that they stand up to the corruption on this board and to the misdealings, mishandling of this superintendent and his Edinburgh buddies. Simple as that. La mentira dura mientras que la verdad llega. Ciertamente. These kids coming in already have an agenda. They are puppets and their parents are puppeteers. Their agenda is for the rich to get richer and their list of vendors is ready to go. Yes. Slick Rick is right. Woo! Good morning, Cheese. Good morning, Jay-Z. Good morning. Did you notice that the schedule for the future special called meetings before the elections? What I thought was very masterful was they were supposed to vote on Baltasar Salazar at this next special called board meeting, which was September the 10th. Sylvia changed it and said October, and everyone como blinded. October meeting. Erasmo being negative. Shut up, little rich girl. And look, all you have to do is go back and look at the forum. She was asked very pointed questions. Do you think that this superintendent and this board prepared adequately for 2020, 2021? What would you have done differently? She didn't answer the question. Oh, well, the birds in the sky, the flowers in the trees, the moss that grows, the universe is pretty. When I went to Paris, when I went to France, when I went to Poland, she never answered the question. Of course it has been mishandled. Of course they've not addressed the concerns of teachers, staff, students, parents. Of course. What you have done differently? It's very simple, little rich girl. Bring in the experts. Bring in the people that are on the front line to share with you what the solution is to all the issues that ail us. Hello, Mr. Castro. Hello, Lupita. If teachers are made to go back face-to-face, shouldn't they get hazard pay? First of all, they shouldn't be made to go back face-to-face, period. It shouldn't even be a question. No one should be back on campus. Good morning. I have gone to pick up the T-shirt and mask. It's because I work in the mornings. I saw you riding the scooter by McDavid, Boca Chica, and I screamed your name. Remember, Guapo? Blessings. Yes! I'm still here right now. I'm actually one scooter short. I returned one of my scooters because it wasn't charging up correctly. But yes, come by. I have shirts. I have masks. I have cookies. A lot of cookies. Kudos to Laura Perez Reyes for speaking up last night. Let the truth set the community free for the present board. Again, yeah. I am going to block Sylvia Kenuger just because it's just too gross. As rich as the superintendent, his deputy superintendents are, they can't buy the masks themselves to help out the nurses in the district. And again, I want to give a shout out to Montoya Boys and to other individuals who have donated N95 masks. Because when the district fails us, despite having a $600 million a year budget, my struggling small business owners, they'll dig into their pocket and provide for my people because they care. The superintendent and his deputies, sorry. Y'all are sorry. Principals meeting this morning is at Vets Library, and they had a case there last week. Yeah, the librarian, positive. A librarian at Veterans tested positive, and now they're having a face-to-face meeting at the library. How does that make sense to anyone? They don't care. And if my principals come out positive, you know what they're going to say? Sorry. Yep. Penguin is using the league to funnel the money she gets from vendors and from Baltasar. 100%. Erasmo, I didn't get a good feeling about Coach Joe Rod. He didn't answer the Sylvia question, and he was looking guilty when you were talking about vendor and board connections. Again, that is why we bring individuals on here, for individuals for you to get the feel of individuals. But again, in that race, no vote for Minerva Peña. You just have to do your research. Where is your vote going? Marisa needs to continue to educate herself in the issues and needs of the district so people will feel confident voting for her. I'll be voting for her. She's honest and will do good for the kids. I have told her exactly the same thing. I've asked her to come on this show. I've asked her to continuously come. Look, for anyone that's running for board, and is not seeing the 9 a.m. and the 9 p.m. shows, you're making a mistake. Because all you have to do is listen in, and you'll find out what are the concerns of my people. You could educate yourself just by watching the damn shows. That gives him a whole month to figure out a way to fake papers and hide his felonies. And the other district's attorneys help the superintendent research this. They will defend and cover for him. Of course. Money. Shout out to all teachers making it happen. Preach. Erasmo, good morning. Happy birthday to my son that are 33 years old. Felicidades. God bless them. Army strong. Many, many more birthdays. Guys, good morning. Bro, Pedro, good morning. Los Gucci glasses, Erasmo. Actually, these glasses I've had for a while. These are Tommy Hilfiger glasses. They're not expensive, but I actually got some Ray-Bans replacements. Pero como I don't feel comfortable with them, so I keep on using the same glasses. And this frame, for some reason, fits my beautiful face. So I plan to keep them for a while. Las cookies y la pink milk. Can we donate Gucci, Erasmo? Yeah. Bring your Gucci. I actually got a where's the purse? I actually got a Louis Vuitton wallet, and I want to thank my friend that gifted me the wallet. Thank you so much. I want to thank my friend that gifted me the chair. And let me tell you something, guys. The people that have brought in food, have brought in desserts. Last night I got a mostachon from Lemus Mostachon. Delicious. Delicious. But the people that are bringing gifts and little things of appreciation, let me tell you something. They're not the rich people of Brownsville. I talked about my food nutritional services people. My food nutritional service people, we're fighting for them, but we fight for everyone. And they appreciate. You know that this chair, I told you I was gifted this chair. I was gifted this chair. And someone said, Los vendors? No. You want to know who gifted me this chair? People from Food and Nutritional Services. The people that we pay the least amount of money to. They bought me this chair. It came in a box. The box is right there. This chair was gifted to me by my food nutritional service people because they're appreciative. And I am very humbled, very, very humbled. I fiberglassed it, really. I taken aback because they desperately want change. They want something new. They want something different. And we have an opportunity here to do a 180 and bring it about. So to my food nutritional service people, thank you. I love y'all, and I appreciate that you appreciate. Good morning, Susan. Good morning. We need to make you look fly. Thank you, Alex. Please. Coach Joe did not answer the DOI question. He diverted to sports. BISD is an academic institution with a plethora of amazing extracurricular activity programs. Look, and I again, I'll in regards to the DOI, I've shared my concerns. If it was almost only solely for the calendar, I'm good with that. And it should be something that is written in. It was something that was promised verbally, and I can understand that maybe we need to put it in writing. I have no issue with that at all. Guys, one moment. This is an important call. Thank you, guys. Sorry. Where am I eating tacos? I appreciate your patience with me. Come by. Let's go pick some main tacos up. And thank you guys for your patience. Sorry. It's up. My hour's almost up. What is it? District of Innovation. The chair is all you, fits you like a glove. I love it, guys. And again, have a boxing match with Little Eddie. Number, it would be. I probably get locked up for harassment. For harassing Mo. I read lips. Don't be mean. Buenos días, Erasmo. ¿Cómo ha estado? En la noche tengo algo que decir. Woo! Awesome, Smiley. Guys, it's been an interesting hour. I appreciate your patience. God bless. Take care. We'll be back tonight at 9 p.m. Be good to each other. And please continue to be good to me. Yes, everyone, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless.